What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixelmarters here, and welcome back to Danganronpa. When we left off, it is final trial time.
Stuff's getting real, man.
Trying to get down into the nitty-gritty. It's the final battle. We're in the end game now. We gotta figure out the truth of the entire school situation and who the murderer is. And we're gonna figure that out with Kyoko big braining over here. So, Riko's actual cause of death must have been all those other wounds all over her body.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about the fact that the stab wound didn't do it and the blow her head
The
didn't do
other
it.
wounds.
So that's what it'd do if we couldn't do it. The other wounds.
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the MONOKUMA file, right?
But it was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days?
Or since the beginning.
If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't even know how many days it's been.
I mean, considering all the free time and things we've slept, I mean, it's been like a couple weeks at least, I think.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
You're wrong.
Damn.
She denied me. Before I could even say anything.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay?
Yeah.
Listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Was she simping over Kyoko for a second?
She's just simping over anyone that just like
Tells her to shut up.
Steps on her a little bit. You're so sure we're gonna deny you. Why bother singing in the first place? Okay, back to game mode here. So, group photo interview. That's a lot of stuff.
God.
Okay, let's give out what exactly are we talking
Group
about
photo,
here?
interview, DVD.
I think we're talking about all the wounds.
Mukuro was
So
the ultimate soldier.
that is correct.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all of those wounds in battle.
Oh my god, that's a lot of twisties. Jesus.
You didn't deny
Are you
me
finished?
this time, Z-Limesy.
What?
Well, oh my god.
You made me go all cutesy.
Cutesy bootsy?
Don't worry. There wasn't anything cute about it.
Oh, no, those ones didn't come from the battlefield. We'll look at what was written about her and that should become clear. So I guess that'll be her
Mukuro
profile
was
then.
Yeah.
the ultimate soldier.
Boop, boop.
She must have been in 100
boop.
different battles. So, when you think,
All right.
obviously, she
That's
got all those.
There we go. Thank God for the slow time because I was just going
Yeah.
doing some somersaults for the treat.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much.
Oh no, you good?
Give me a second here, people. Okay, I'm good.
You sure?
Put some rain down the wrong pipe. Didn't expect that to go.
God.
Whew. That was almost a bad one.
Oh god.
Like I took the swallow and it stopped.
Oh no.
Ooh, man, that was almost a rough one.
Please don't
Hey.
choke to death on camera.
That'd make for some interesting content.
Not for me.
No, I mean I don't mean choking to death, but near death. that'd
Granted, it wouldn't even be uploaded in the first place.
no. Anyways, back to the content. Whoopsie.
Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
What?
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
He's just like I hate.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we can be sure that
Anyway.
Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Yep.
Okay.
Jeez, yep, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Yes.
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
They didn't the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. I mean, that'd be the mastermind.
The mastermind, yeah.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me.
It's almost like their identity was hidden.
But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What you laughing about?
What are you laughing at?
Yeah, that.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Feel free. You're part
Oh,
of this
boy.
too, apparently. So.
Yeah.
Start off with a nice, easy question.
Okay.
Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
Of course, it's what you think.
Yeah.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
Do I have evidence? No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me. Even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious fender tattoo, comparing that to the masked attacker.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. It should be obvious.
Oh boy.
The MONOKUMA file. That doesn't seem like it
The
would be
fact
useful
that
in
all the
this.
pictures are the same heights as the
You never
characters.
saw their face,
Yeah.
right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask.
I think I've got to...
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
I'm going to have to suck something up.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Yep.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
Oh, wow, that's mean.
Maybe the
Okay.
right foot? Or perhaps
No, it's the right hand.
foot? Or
Yes,
could
it is the
be
right hand.
The hips.
Will you stop?
I most of the feature the tattoo that marked your membership to Fenrir. The tattoo is a certain easy to spot area. Now I
never
think
saw
I'll
their
put...
face,
I would assume that's what I'm going to put.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now.
I could get this backwards, but okay.
Nope, you got it.
I just wasn't sure which one had to go where on
You got
that
to
one.
say no, that's wrong to Monokuma. How does it feel?
I love it. I love it.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo.
Also, no nails.
So there's
Yeah.
no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay.
Hmm.
You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah, we were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you.
He's losing his cool.
What about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
She's like, really?
Oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me
Oh, her
what?
hand?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
me.
that's what she can do. Anyone can say anything. Schwip. Well, I can already tell already that looks messed up. Kyoko's removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Looking like Deadpool over here. Not thinking, I let out a gasp. It's more like than just. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
True.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. And she put her gloves back on.
Yikes.
Ouchie,
My
wouchie.
scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
Hell no.
No.
To the no, no, no.
The
Hell to the
hands were
no.
nice and
No.
they were just
Not at all.
smooth,
I'm
normal
positive.
hands.
Yeah.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at
You
those
bitch.
positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Oh, sure.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
Close.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Yeah.
It's true.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us
Oh
knowing.
no,
No, we
you
all knew.
saw it.
After she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the
No.
culprit stash her somewhere?
Yes.
She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
No.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Damn.
Wow.
They still hate each other. If only
Yeah.
there was a place where they store dead bodies. Preserve them. Oh.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place.
The morgue.
Can't think of anywhere else the body could have
The
been stored.
biolab.
The pool.
Oh.
The kitchen in the oven. Okay. In the biolab.
Not in the
Mukuro's
freezer.
body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Just shove them in the freezer up there. You gotta make a nice ice cube one day.
Jesus Christ.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
You saw what was up.
Yeah.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Hell
The
yeah.
blanket. Pretty sure it's about as
You mean
carried
the
from biolab
tarp?
to the yeah, the tarp.
The blanket.
It suddenly made its way from the biolab to the garden. The tarp. Literally says biolab in the picture in big letters there.
Yeah.
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
And there were like 3 more in there.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
Oh, you shut up.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Because it's the truth.
Because it is.
That's just a wild guess.
You sweat.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Oh boy.
Now that the conversation
She's
has turned to
smirking.
the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
An inconsistency in the biolab? Could you be talking about...
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Okay.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Real. I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
By the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
Eh?
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
Uh-oh.
What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Oh boy.
He's trying to pull out the big guns on me.
So what
Yep.
do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Throw us off our groove.
Your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab.
Yep.
So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. Would that be the number of freezers?
Like the lights.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want?
Shit.
Are you sure
Got a
about
little
this?
off my little thread.
Proof!
Shit. Oh my god, that was close.
This?
Oh.
That's impossible!
I did it. Final strike. Why?
I'm not
Biolab
listening.
secret. Wait,
Whoa,
what?
no.
Biolab lights?
Yes.
There we are. Okay, I forgot that there's a switch thing there.
Yeah. The lights didn't match up with the number.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Do your math,
You
boy.
have to do the math for him. He's too dumb.
9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights should be on is 10.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Yep.
Suspicious? Why?
Count.
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
Look at the pictures around you.
Yeah, that's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second.
Yep.
Yeah, I was third. Chihiro was fourth. Definitely dead. Manga was fifth. Deliciously dead.
Stop.
Tako was sixth and Ifumi was seventh.
I will leave
Celeste
right
was eighth.
now.
Nice and toasty. Sakura was ninth. Strongly. And the victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
A ghost?
I got it. The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
No one's.
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
And if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
'Cause it's not
Including
Mukuro.
Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Because it's a fake
the reason there
murder.
are less bodies than murders. Explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take that to make sense? Oh, there's a sneeze coming along, but
Same person was killed twice.
yeah, that'd pretty much be it. I mean, granted, only 9 murders took place would technically also be true because Mukuro wasn't killed, but actually, that would actually probably be the more fitting one, actually. Because I think they're being kind of literal if the same person was killed
No.
twice.
All right. Do what you think.
Ah, god damn it, I'm wrong.
This is why you need to listen to me.
But this would actually technically be correct.
You need
there
to be
were
more
only 9
specific.
murders. Oh, that rain's coming back to fight me. There were actually 10 murders, but 9. That's why there are 9 bodies. It's patently untrue. Counting Monokuma's executions, there have indeed been 10 murders. I think we can all agree on that. Actually, you're really right, so he'll bear himself in front of everyone. Technically, that's wrong, though. There were only 9 murders because the last one was fake.
Yeah, it's fake, but they don't know it's fake. And
gonna
saying
go
the
with
same
the
person was killed twice is showing that it's
What
fake.
about if the same person was killed twice?
Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Yes.
It's a weird thing to say, but okay.
Murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
That literally doesn't make any sense, but
There
okay.
should be quotations around
Technically, you're
killings.
right, I guess.
Yeah.
But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
Yes.
Junko.
It was Mukuro, of course.
Well,
That is actually true. That is
Yeah.
the truth. Junko hasn't died at all. It was a fake.
Before she was
Little
killed as
switch thing.
Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
yeah.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
Junko.
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Yep.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
No.
All right, I guess we're gonna use the stabbies that we just got like 10 minutes ago. No, file again. Okay. Grant that has the wounds that are days old
Yeah.
on there, so.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
No.
Junko Enoshima?
Yes.
Now that is true, but I think I need to.
Kawata?
I think I might need to suck that up for
Hiro
someone.
Fujisaki?
I need to see how this.
Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka
Obviously,
Kishimaru?
Mondo.
Hifumi Yamada?
Just going through everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chia Lu, whatever.
Poor girl.
Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered
So we have to
twice.
put Junko to murder
Yeah.
twice.
Wounds all over, stuff of that sort of thing.
Who is this
Celestia
someone else
Luna,
that Mukuro
whatever.
was killed at? Was it Sayaka
little extra time.
Maizono?
No.
Junko Enoshima?
Oh god, that was terrifying.
There we go.
Leon
San, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial,
Or maybe... Sokka... No.
All right, and
no
then
way anyone was
Ba-chaka-pow! Got it.
That was terrifying.
It was.
Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
You don't remember being brutally skewered alive?
You saw it, yeah.
She got shish kebab in front of her eyes.
Remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
And the similarities match?
Yes.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight.
Yes.
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
Yes.
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again.
Yes.
Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yes.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
Not really the same person,
Wait,
but
So then... What does it all mean?
what does it mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9.
Yeah.
It also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity
Yep.
of the mastermind?
Yep.
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro.
Oh my god.
She's still alive.
No.
Incorrect. Incorrect, Amundo.
She took Junko's body
I mean, it's not quite.
and made it look like she was the one who died.
Well, no.
So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
No.
Mukuro alive? The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But do you really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Kusaba is still alive. Because the
The tattoo,
tattoo's kind
yeah.
of telling on that one.
And the nails.
Yeah. Granted, I think the nails were fake to make her look like Junko.
True, yeah, but
All right.
The body we found
Now
in
then,
the
it's gonna be
garden,
the profile because their
it
measurements match.
wasn't Mukuro.
Oh, that's just all
Then she's
disappearing.
still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Okay, useful. Alright, that to be true, then there couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible?
The body we
I think it's
found
gonna be
in
the profile,
garden,
but on what? That's
it
what I'm...
wasn't
do you want to
Mukuro.
check the profile quick?
Well, her profile is just like her... I don't even know if we can actually
Oh,
technically do
sorry,
it.
no,
for
my brain
here.
was thinking the Monokuma file. Never mind.
Yeah, because this is just her profile in the e-handbook, which I don't think we can really, Yeah, we can't really check it here. But it's what has her measurements and all that on there,
Yeah.
which is what matched the dead body. Well, actually, wait, no. Well, no, the measurements. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what we need. Okay, yeah.
Then
So
she's
I
still
think it would be the
alive?
wasn't Mukuro part, right? Or would it be...
That's right. She made so the mastermind's true identity is.
Yeah, I think it'd be that front
What do you
part, so
say,
I'll just...
Yeah.
What do you say, Monokuma?
Whoa, that was weird.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't
Alright,
Mukuro.
please be right. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
No, that's wrong.
Ka-chow.
Don't ever do that again.
No.
Aw.
The body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's
Oh
not
my
the
God.
mastermind, then
Oh,
Wow.
making me
still
facepalm
alive.
so hard. Someone's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. It's a pretty easy feat. It's obviously Leah.
No.
Okay. Where? Monokuma. Okay, where?
There she
I had to
is.
go all the way around for it. There we go.
If you had gone the other way,
It would have been so much easier.
Yeah.
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Dun dun dun.
Are you sure about that?
Why you stopping me like that, dog?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Okay. But
But,
what's your butt?
Yeah.
What's your butt, dog?
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very
That
eyes.
wasn't her.
They have to be twins and / sisters, and they betrayed each other. Well, granted, Junko betrayed her sister.
Yeah.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
Because they have that has the eyes that we've seen in the pictures with Mukuro.
Yeah.
That like silver eyes. Granted, actual Junko has silver eyes. I don't know.
Confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it,
It's more like light blue.
I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone.
And there was the boots.
Yeah, I did check, absolutely, and I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
No!
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
Smarten the fuck up, you! It's a trap!
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Kyoko.
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right?
Oh my
There
god.
can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
You
Turn
need
the
to
case
turn your
around.
thinking about. Oh,
Yeah.
God, we both have the
So
same
Junko
idea.
Is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
Real life Mia over here going down through us. How could Junko have survived?
Turnabout Junko.
I checked her. She was dead, I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? Duh! It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Maybe she used some sort of trick. Like a little switcheroo. Alright, now what are they gonna go for here? That's what we gotta figure out.
Disguise? No.
Replace.
Replacement? No. Replaced. 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 L. Give us an A, please.
Give us an A. Please.
Oh my god, we're running out of time, and it's not even our fault.
Well, see, we got 7 minutes. A. There we go.
God.
E?
And then D.
Where's a D? Give me it. Oh my god, everything's behind everything. Could you spread the letters out a little bit? There we go.
There we go.
Oh my lord.
Understand?
Now I
They weren't
understand.
giving us anything.
They really were.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Yep.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Oh, we're saying it wasn't.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
From the beginning.
Yeah.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
No. Substitution jutsu.
There's just no way they could have switched like that.
They didn't.
So maybe the
They
whole
switched
idea is
before.
wrong.
No. Oh my god.
There has to be
Why
some
are you all
way.
so dumb. Except Kyoko.
You can figure out. They switched at the beginning.
Yes.
I got it!
They switched after death.
Two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes.
From the top.
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched,
How many times are they going to show that?
then they wouldn't
All
have
the
had
time.
to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met
Wasn't Junko. It was Mukuro.
is actually Mukuro all along?
Yes.
Yep.
We'd already met her?
Yes.
Yep.
I had like a normal conversation with her.
Yeah.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
And we'd believe.
and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Ever heard of makeup?
Yeah.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Exactly.
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
Yep.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation,
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Here's for you. Oh!
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Yep.
Yeah.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure.
Yes.
Making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
Uh-huh.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
Yep.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I
Oh.
think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
Nuh.
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. First time was during our latest investigation. Wait, what? Let me think here. Looking through everything. That wouldn't make any sense. Would it be the group photo? the biolabs here. Biolabs, Reapers is more.
Are they wanting us to present the first time or the second time?
It says the first time was during your latest investigation, which I assume would mean we're trying to pick out the first time. Then we'll do a second time after that, I'll guess.
Because the group photo is the most recent thing.
Yeah, and they're always talking about something strange about the photo.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anything else that would have to do with Junko's identity. Or would it be the Monokuma file? Because the explosion.
Yeah.
So I think that might be it.
Because due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. And that is our latest investigation.
That's
Or
not what they want, though,
not.
apparently. God damn it. I don't think this is what I need to corner Monokuma. Oh. Okay, let's think. He tried to hide Junko's identity. Not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation.
So it is the second time, I guess.
Let me just say everything, because wouldn't be places to check. Wouldn't be the control room.
I guess it'd be the group
Wouldn't
photos.
be the tarp. Wouldn't be the. I don't think it would be the profile. I don't think it's the profile. Oh, not the ultimate spare. Hidden room present? That has nothing to do with it.
No.
Nothing to do with it.
No.
Nothing to do with it.
None of
Nothing.
that.
Nothing. That's all for the school secret.
It's gotta be the photo.
Yoko's account was looked after death. That shouldn't be it. That'll be an interesting one because we have that still of their memory of Genocide Jack / Jill
Or
plus
was
Toka's
it
memories not matching.
The wounds. Because they tried to cover the fact that that is what killed her.
That could be it.
Because that was...
Did we want to go with that?
Sure.
That's not
Damn
it.
it.
Oh boy, we're going down.
Is it the
down, down,
photo?
we're going around.
It's gotta be the photos, right? Or is
If
that...
it's not the photo, then it must be the biolab secret. The biolab secret. The fact that it's a morgue. But that seems very weird. But
Is it too early for this?
oh no, it's the picture. Okay, hold on. What matters right now is presenting the right evidence. It has to do with what Monokuma tried to keep me from seeing during the investigation.
Nope.
Oh, okay. So that's okay. That's obviously the next one. So what the fuck is the first one? Wow, wee woo. Huh. I am genuinely not sure. I mean, the only thing that I can think of after this point would be the biolab because of the fact that it's the morgue.
Yeah. Go for it.
That's where they hide the bodies. And if not, then I'm going to have to
Go
look
for
up a
it.
walkthrough and say, we'll
Go for
figure this out next time.
What?
I'm going to need a walkthrough. Oh my god. I think this is like the first time I've actually needed a walkthrough for this game. I
Yeah.
genuinely have no idea what to put on this, but you know what? We'll get to the truth next time and hope, well, actually, no, I'll know what it is next time because I have the answer.
We would have a tiny bit more health if we went with my guess that one time with the same person was killed twice.
I think we got that health back by this point.
Still.
But, boy. Oh boy, we're getting to the end here. We're gonna get the truth. What the fuck is this? Oh my god!
This cheeky bastard.
You cheeky little shit.